Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Buddy, and today we're going to be playing this game called Disturbed. Now, I wanted to get back to this game, but I never had the chance to. There's just too much to do. But today, I finally found some open time. Whew. Well, anyways, without further ado, let's get back into Disturbed, the game I've been waiting to play for a long time. Okay, let's get into it. And this one? No, this one. October 10th? Dude, that's like 2 months. No, that's a month ago exactly, isn't it? You walk into the room, browsing through the dust covered storage. You find some rope in one of the boxes. It feels strong to touch and has minimal wear. You decide to take the rope. Ah, okay, yeah. Let's inspect the supplies. You walk about the room, browsing through the dust covered storage. After searching for several minutes, you find nothing but value. Okay. Well, it looks like there's blood heading like from that door to that middle door, or there's blood heading from that door to that door. So let's go to the right door. There's scratches on the right door. Enter the door behind you. I think that might be the best. Oh well, let's just enter the left door. You enter into a small room with a large hole in it, in the wall. There are other objects in the room, but none of them interest you. Let's go back. Let's enter the middle door. You enter a room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling you have been locked in. You have about this place. Oh, I can't read. Whatever was in these cages surely did not like to be locked up. You notice that there is a small animal in the cage on the left of the room, but from the dark stains of its fur, it is dead. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with two cell doors. Oh, that is one creepy guy. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. Okay, how are you eating? Or are you just muscle? The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. You pull out the knife and prepare for an attack. The dog reacts and starts to growl at you. Oh my. Bleh. The hound dashes at you and sinks his teeth into you. Even with the knife, you merely cut the beast before it knocks the knife out of your hand. You don't survive long and die a painful death. Your adventure ends here. Who's the good boy? Okay, well, middle is a no-no. Definitely a no-no. Okay, let's go back to you. Okay. Oops, I did it again. Can I go back? Yeah. Let's enter the right door. This looks promising. You enter a small room. There is a large cauldron in the center as a room with wood resting beneath. There is nothing on the shelves, as if someone cleaned the place out. Honestly, that looks like a sauna. You look into the pot, but find nothing in it. With nothing else to see, you exit the room. Okay. Left door has a random hole. Middle door is technically that dead hound, so it's automatically dead. And then right door is, all that stuff. So, let's enter behind us. You walk up the steps. You enter a large room. The air is polluted with dust, and spider web covers the walls and ceiling. Where should you go now? Let's go the far door. The door struggles to move. but you enter into what appears to be a spider's den. Yeah, I was about to say, that does not look like good. Okay, and there's a sword right there. Should I go pick it up? The air is thick and the room is a mess of web and body parts. You notice that there are a couple items in the room that could be useful, like the sword. If nothing else, there is a key. Oh, I didn't see the key on the ground that you will no doubt need. Hey, that's the spider for the game. Or before you can even act, a large spider falls from above. You have no doubt that it's hungry. Without hesitation, the spider attacks you. And I'm dead, aren't I? You pull out your knife and stab the spider when you can. Unfortunately, the knife doesn't scare the spider, and it bites you with ease. You begin to lose feeling all over your body, and everything goes black. Your adventure ends here. Sam doesn't save you in the story. Oh, man. Whew, this is a fun game. Okay, well, let's go to the left door. Small room with a hole. Okay, let's continue on. You move forward into the darkness. You see 3 separate paths within walls and the cavern. Which path do you choose? Let's go left. I think I've went through this before. You cautiously make your way through the darkness. You split into paths. Which way do you go? Let's go right because it looks like it goes up. You struggle forward as the way before you becomes completely dark. You notice that there is a light off in the distance, and you continue to make your way forward. Eventually, you make it into some sort of concrete room. Turning around, you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that wasn't part of the initial design. You turn around and see a door. There being little to nothing in the room, you decide to move on through the doorway. You find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about and discover in each direction there's a door, boxes of supplies, and debris. And litter on the floor and corners of the room. Technically, I just went in the big loop. Okay, let's enter the door behind me. Blah, blah, blah. Don't go up the stairs. Don't go the far door. Let's go upstairs. You discover what looks like a private library. There is a passageway before you with bookcases on the right and left. Let's browse the books. You take a moment to look at the books. Some of them catch your eye. Okay. Let's look at Deception by Music. There is a bent page marking a section of the book. You turn to it. The art of charming is not necessarily limited to the instrument, but how the musician goes about playing different instruments. There are definitely easier to use than others, and for skills such as this, there are a few instruments recommended. The harp is one of these recommended instruments, from vicious dogs to shy unicorns. Vicious dogs from downstairs. To shy unicorns, the soothing voice of a harp can calm the troubled heart. Of course, not all creatures can fall for the simple trick, but it can mean the difference between life and death in some situations. Find a heart and maybe I can tame the dog. Dude, that would be awesome! Nothing else. Okay, a forgotten power. Flipping through the pages, there is one in particular that has ink markings all over it. Raw energy is a powerful substance not to be trifled with. It is merely myth that such energies exist. One does not simply stumble upon a pillar of godly power, even if such fate is yours. Bare hands cannot contain the force. It must be bent and channeled into a specifically crafted vessel to carry it. There have been accounts across time of individuals possessing such power. Although they passed away the sand, their relics of power remained as powerful artifacts that nations around the world would fight for. Rituals of the Ancient. You flip around until something grabs your attention. Pillars of Stone. Years before current time, there were unique religious practices that revolved the Stonehenge. It is said that these stones are lined up in a special way and often organized in a circular pattern. Organizing the stones this way unlocks an ancient power. Researchers still have trouble understanding. In the middle of the circle would be a stone or two for the keystone to rest on. This is a great mystery of the ancient practices from ancient records. It is written that the energies from the surrounding stones channel their power into the keystone. You stop reading because the next page of the book has been torn out. Move forward. I kind of want to go downward and find the harp. Is there a harp? I don't know. I want to see a harp. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. There is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There is a fountain before you with the statues on your right and left. You reach the end of the pathway. There is a distance of the tower looking over you. Also, of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Okay, inspect the tree. Big enough to fit your hand in it. Blah, blah, blah. Press the knobs. The left knob. Right knob. Middle knob. The knob locks in place. I wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. I forget the combination. What is it? Okay, let's go to the gate. Let's inspect the statue on the right. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broken many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl while the other hand is covering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. So, 1 left, 2 right, or 2 right, 1 left. But by reading, you go left to right. So, left 1, right 2. Left 1, right 2. Knobs lock in place. You hear rumbling on the ground as the ground starts to shift underneath you. Everything goes dark and sinks below the surface. I found it out. Yes! The hole above you seals up, trapping you underground. Okay, well, I'll see you when I get back into the one place. Okay, well, this is new. A passageway soon ends with an enlarging mushroom sitting in front of you. A steady river of water flows between you and the mushroom. You walk toward the mushroom as if there is something more than what meets your eyes. Walking forward, you take a step into the water. To your dismay, your foot hits no bottom and you fall in. You reach to grab hold of the edge of the surface, but your body freezes stiff. I die, don't I? You lose your sight completely as the chilling water sends your body into shock. Without any sense of touch and warmth, your lifeless body sinks into the darkness. Your adventure ends here. Okay, well, I'm just going to load into the house. I don't know why I didn't do that. But, let's enter the door behind me. Spider, exit, up the stairs. And move forward. You walk up more steps. You pause as you notice a stone carving of a person praying that is attached to the wall. There's something odd about it, but you can't put your finger on it. Yeah, I was going to say something about that. With caution, you continue up the stairs. You enter a strange room with a large globe centered about the room. There are windows that let the light shine through. You notice that there is a chest resting against the wall on the right. You also notice that there is another passageway like the previous room. Let's open the chest. Approaching the chest, you notice that there's a lock fastened to it. There's no key to unlock the chest. You decide to leave it alone. In that spider's thing, isn't it? I bet. Inspect the globe. You started the globe attached to the floor surface. The craft is made of metal, and there is a fine detail in the grooves, with various markings and names scattered across the globe. It takes you a moment, but you find a marking of where you are a roamer. You notice that there are some hand-drawn markings in the area, made black ink. There must be something close by that has interested the author of making these markings. To add to the mystery, there are similar markings on other areas around the globe. If there is a harp, if there is a harp, it has to be, there's no doubt that it has to be in here. No doubt. Well, I'll see you if I give up, or I don't know. Okay, well, there's nothing in there. I already tried every single option. I couldn't find anything. All I could find was a mushroom, the ship, and that little body thing. I don't really know. I searched the ship again. There was nothing good on there. I don't think there is a harp. I don't know what else to do. So you enter the left door, you know that. The middle door, the dog. And then the right door is just the way out. Or, yeah, let's just leave this place. Let's go upstairs. Move forward. Move forward, blah, blah, blah. Move forward. You climb the stairs to find a wall ending your path. Above the end of the stairway is a hatch. You open the hatch and pull yourself up. You've made it all the way to the top of the tower. Before you is a stone of power, resting upon an altar of rock. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energies of the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. Ooh, destroy the stone. This may be your only chance. You approach the stone and grasp onto it. You lose sight and feeling immediately as your hands become glued to the stone. Your life is drained from your body. Only bones remain to testify your death. Your adventure ends here. You have no power here. Then let's go say hi to that stone and then back away, see if anything's different. I mean, I don't think anything will be, but how are you supposed to know if you don't ever try, right? Start losing my sight. Leave the stone. You turn and begin to exit through the hatch. To your surprise, you find it difficult to focus. You suddenly fall down through the hatch. It's closing behind you. You hit your head and tumble down the stairs like a rag doll. With a broken neck, you struggle to live only to die moments later. Your adventure ends here. What am I supposed to do? I am literally lost. Like, you don't know how lost I am. Okay, one does not simply stumble upon a pillar of godly powers, the one up there. Even if such a fate is yours, bare hands cannot contain the force. Like upstairs, because I died because I touched with my bare hands. It must be bent and channeled into a specifically crafted vessel to carry it. There have been accounts across time of individuals possessing such power, although they pass away as sand. Their relics and of powers remain as Powerful artifacts that nations around the world would fight for. See, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to carry it. Let's go outside. Okay, guys. When I went to the grave, I saw that it was something really important, and then I didn't say it. It says, without hesitation, you reach for the flower to give to the spirit. The spirit grabs the flower from your hand as you extend it to him. You feel a subtle breeze blow by the figure fades away from the flower. A faint whisper dances in the air, and the spirit says, I am free at last. I got the sword! Okay, let's continue on. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues to your right. The theory, whatever theory I had last time, I can finally do it. Sitting on the bottom of the lake. Let's go get it. Dive in. I can finally do the theory. I got the sword. I forget this theory, though. What do I grab it? Yeah. Yeah, I can stab you. Hold it close, pointing at the fish. Swims you without a taste. Just as against the rage, you thrust your sword into the top of its mouth. The sword penetrates it. It goes through its forehead and the fish. It struggles about in pain as blood filters through the water. You pull the sword out and fish retreats out of sight. You doubt it will live long. With the fish no longer a threat, you make your way to the orb. Holding it in your hands, you feel it vibrate as if there is energy inside it, trying to break loose. This might be important. I got it! Whatever it is, I got it. You exit the lake with the orb in your possession. I got it. Continue down the trail. The trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Behind the hill is a very large field of grass. Okay, inspect the stone pillars. I know what to do. You have to put this thing right there, don't you? Something is meant to be there. You remember the orb. You place the orb into the slot carved into the center rock. The stone around you begins to glow. The light radiates and grows brighter. With the flash of light, your surroundings change. The ground no longer is grass. A newly discovered floor appears to be very old, as if crafted by somebody long ago. Rumble, the stone near the edges of the platform also hint that this is an ancient place. Looking onward at the end of the pathway, there is a fountain of light. There seems to be no beginning or end, and endlessly power steadily flowing. You are amazed at such a sight. Approach the site. The light intrigues you. You walk toward it. Rays of light brush about you as if they are seeking to break away from its home. You feel the energy flow into you, but you struggle to contain it. Your body begins to glow immediately, and you burn from the inside out. You are blinded by the flow of power, and you dissolve before it. The light shall burn you. Okay. I did it. No, I didn't save it. But I'll see you when I get there. Let's actually explore the field before anything. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hails ruining into the distance. Dude, shivers just got across my face. Or my whole entire body. You know why, correct? Because that book that we read, it said vicious dogs and shy unicorns. As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field and disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Shy unicorn. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest, but there is clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. A harp! How do I get a harp? Ooh! It all makes sense. Boo! Inspect the stone pillars. Okay, put that there. Surrounding you is beginning to glow. Shine brighter. Blah 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 blah. Already read it. Who cares? Leave the light. Now seeing the secrets these stones contain, you know you can come back at a later time. Pick up the orb. With the orb back in your possession, you walk back toward the trail. Okay, let's go back. Let's keep going back. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Let's continue down the path. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. Let's inspect the well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel like you should take the coin, grab the coin. You pull out the rope you found earlier and fasten it to the wall. You climb down with ease and obtain the coin. You struggle to pull yourself up out of the well, but you do so successfully. Then you loosen the rope and store it away. See, I'm getting places. Okay, wait. Save. Return. You feel somewhat satisfied that you are 1 coin richer. Okay, well, let's continue on. Walking over the hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Oramur. Several times a year, you come here to trade from the farm. You discover the plague has spread to your farm, has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Let's continue across. You have come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. You march forward on the tainted trail or soil. Before you can realize what happened, you sink completely under the ill soil. Darkness consumes you and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns in pain and you suffocate and die. Your adventure ends here. That was good. Really good. I'm actually kind of glad that happened. Why? Because that blocks a path. Got the coin, correct? Yes. I got the coin. What does that do? I don't know. Go back to where the... No, continue down the trail in the grass. Let's continue on. Continue along the trail. Explore the field. Unicorn? As a trick upon your eyes, you see unicorn, but do nothing. Blah, blah, blah. They're seriously coming. Blah, blah, blah. You think that the coin would work? Maybe not. Okay, let's go back here. Go to the gate. Let's enter the gate. Please tell me I can enter the tower. Right, left. Same thing. Oh well. See, the easiest way to get through this, hint, left, right. Easiest way. And then you're back. Okay. Let's think about what we got. We got a coin, we got the pearl, and we got a sword. Sword. Let's enter the middle door. Okay. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast does not look very vicious, but one wrong move can certainly be the end of you. You pull out the sword immediately, the hound gets aggressive. Before you can prepare yourself, the dog leaps forward at you. You strike the beast, but fail to deliver a fatal blow. You don't survive long. Okay. Sword is too slow. Good. Okay. Great. Awesome. Amazing. I didn't save. That's good. Okay. Go back to the grass trail. Yes. Okay. I got this. Go back to where the path splits. Go right. Inspect the tree. Now let's save it here. Okay. So I'm right here. Let's go through the far door where the spider is. The door struggles and move on, but you enter into what appears to be a spider's den. The air is thick, and the room is a mess of web and body parts. You notice that there are a couple things in the room that could be useful, like the sword. I don't know if I need it. Yeah, no doubt. It's hungry without hesitation. You pull out a sword, the spider lunges at you over and over. You stab the monster each time it squeals in pain. I did it! Okay, now before anything happens, I need to talk to you. I think the only reason why the hound killed me is not only because it's fast. It's only because, like, the book and the unicorn. So I need to find a way to get those two on my side, bring him up to that place, shine the light, and do something. It's all a mystery that I need to figure out. Spider flees into the darkness overhead. You hear it motioning about, possibly to strike again. Notice the key on the ground close by your feet. In the chest is probably the harp. Please, quickly grab the chest and make a run for it. Upstairs. Please. Please be a harp. I don't know what the praying is for, but... Chest. Approaching the chest, you know there's a lock on it with the key you found earlier. You try to open the lock. The lock clicks loose and you open the chest. Harp! Oh my gosh. You discover a small wooden harp resting on the cloth. You take the harp and close the chest. Let's go downstairs. Downstairs. Okay, let's save it here. Guys, dude, you don't know how excited I am. Like, this is literally... Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, guys, I'm back to the place I need to be. I'm gonna go straight and see if if the harp works. Please work. Okay, cautiously you walk down the door 2 cells. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move, it can surely be the end of you. You pull out the harp and begin to pluck at the strings. The hound begins to wag its tail. To your surprise, the beast walks away as if it is charmed by the harp. You never gave it much thought of how powerful music can be. Guys, I am amazed, literally. Let's go on the cell door on the left. You open the door and find a skeleton positioned in the corner of the room. There is also a bed and some chains attached to the wall. You have no doubt this individual was locked up here for a long time. That reminds me of that old woman that was screaming. Oh, man, if only I could have... Jeez. Inspecting the skeleton, you notice a ring on one of the bone fingers. There is a faint glow of the ring emanating. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna guess that it says glowing due to context clues. From the ring, as if it were magical. You may find such a ring useful. You take the ring and put it on with a perfect fit. There is nothing of interest. You leave the cell. I'm thinking that the ring can make me pick up that thing on the very top of the thing. Door on right. You enter the cell on the right. You see a wooden table on its side, some debris on the floor, and a large hole in the corner of the room. Seeing nothing special, you motion toward a hole. Let me save this right here. You discover a passageway underground. Unfortunately, all you can see is fallen rock blocking the way through. Seeing that there is little you can do, you go back to where you came. Okay, let's leave. Alright. Looks like a basement, turn around, blah blah blah. Let's go. Let's enter the door behind me. Okay, now let's go outside and try to do something with that unicorn. Okay, you find yourself gazing over grass fields with holes rolling off into the distance. As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Unsure what's going on, you think of a way to tame the beast. You suddenly remember the harp you found earlier. With the harp in hand, you pluck the strings. The soothing calm comes over you as you listen. The unicorn comes to view and stops before you. The unicorn glares at you, and you begin to hear a faint voice in your head. Unicorn, human, have ears for my words. A great evil has gripped these lands, and it has rendered me powerless. You may find some way to stop it. I wish I could help you, but without my full power, I can do little. The fate of this land depends on you. Before you could speak, the unicorn turns and runs off again. You realize that you are alone to complete this quest of yours. This is no longer about saving your farm. You must save the whole land from spreading darkness. You turn back as you question what you should do next. Not really. I know what to do next. I have to go up there and see if that ring actually helps, to see if I can actually pick up the orb thing. Okay, well, that praying person still does nothing. Okay, so let's continue forward. Open hatch, go up the hatch. I'll turn locked, or stone. Okay, it still does that. Let's destroy the stone. You grasp your sword with a firm grip and swing with all your might to destroy the stone. The stone explodes into pieces as light bursts out from the stone. You tremble in shock, and the stone begins to feed off your fear. You can feel your life slipping away, and you fall to the ground. Don't kill me. Everything becomes black, and your mind drifts away into nothing. You die a quick yet painful death. Your adventure ends here. What am I supposed to do? Okay, well, before I do anything, let's go outside and see if I can do anything with the fountain, with the sword, with the coins, or whatever. Fountain before you, stand from the statue on your left to right, inspect the fountain. There is a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and smells burn with every breath you pull. You put the coin you found, toss it into the water of the fountain. The coin disappears into a sulphurous splash, and the water fizzles for a moment, quickly returning to the life of the statue. Surely this must mean something. The only thing I can think of is the mushroom. Okay, let's exit the gated area. Okay, let's save it here. Let's inspect the tree. Let's press the knobs. Left, right, right. Let's go to the mushroom. Maybe the mushroom did something. Mushroom, inspect the mushroom. Yeah, that's what I thought. So nothing happened with that. Maybe. Okay, well maybe the ring has to make me go through this. The light triggers you and you walk toward it. Rays of light brush you as they are seeking to break away from its home. You remember the ring that you found pointed toward the light. There, your hand trembles as light follows into it. Before you can think, the ring begins to burn and you stumble back. Light shines brightly from the ring. You notice a subtle warmth to it as you observe. You feel that you accomplished what you must. You feel that you accomplished what you must do here. You picked up the orb. Okay, I feel like I did everything down that way. There shouldn't be anything else. Actually, hold on. Let's continue to see if the horse says anything different. The unicorn isn't there anymore. You stand and observe the empty grassland before you. There is no reason to be here right now. Where did the unicorn? Where did the unicorn go? Let's go upstairs. Let's move forward. Maybe this will do something now. Let's save right here. Oh! Okay. Let's see if I can destroy it now. You stretch forth your fist and point the ring at the stone. You can feel resistance, as if the stone is trying to defend itself. Hold on, train is coming. You try to keep hope and focus on the ring. A burst of light shoots out of the ring, penetrating the stone. You feel the very air shake about. The ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate. The ring becomes heavier to hold in place, but you know that it is working. You feel confidence and a sense of joy sweep over you. A light intensifies, nearly blinding you. The ground beneath you shakes violently, as if the tower itself is trying to stop you. What little fear in you becomes powerless as you focus on your task. Everything goes white, blinding you completely. A weird sensation comes over you, and you feel as light as a feather. You begin to feel a tingling sensation all over your body as you hone your senses. The feeling suddenly flees your body, and you find yourself motionless. Everything is cold, and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left of the tower. You begin to feel something. Warmth, light. It is coming back. You lack the strength. Talk to the unicorn comes into view. Light emanates from the horn on its head. Oh my gosh. Now the one thing that I'm curious about is, will that dog do anything? That vicious hound, will it do anything? Will it give me a ride somewhere? That'd be awesome. All you can do is smile as the creature approaches. So beautiful. The light intensifies. You may have saved the land, but the unicorn has come to save you. Your adventure does not end here. Does that mean I beat it? Did I beat it? Was there anything else I could have done? The unicorn was gone. I solved out what that did. I did this, I did that, I did everything. I beat the game. Wow. Holy smokes. Whoaties. I beat the game. Huh. Well, I thought that was going to be impossible. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking in all the way to the end. It was an amazing game. I hope you guys thought that. Leave a like down there. Leave a comment down there. Subscribe if you didn't already. And I hope you guys are having a great day or great morning whenever I decide to edit this and publish it. But anyways, thank you guys a lot. And again, I hope you guys are having a good day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.